Hello, crew. I I know the lighting's not very good here, that I can actually see, but I could not help but take maybe one day. This is late October now, and I needed to sit outside. So hopefully you can hear me well enough and that you can see me well enough. So today I thought we could venture a little deeper than what we left off in terms of like, let's go deeper. So by that, for me, digging deeper, I thought let's split it in two categories. The categories for me were like the world globally, and then I had a discussion at home. The discussion was with my son. He's in his mid-20s. So when I'm looking at facts globally and I'm looking at the big picture, I think of, on one hand, like we talked before, you find people that naturally feel happy, and you find people that naturally feel not as happy or even unhappy. So it's like an internal feeling, a disposition, if you will. The other section completely was, and this we could spend probably an entire year on videos alone, unpacking, deciphering this particular B, is you're either been convinced or coached of feeling happy. And that has a lot of implication. But what I want to talk about is it has benefit. And that's why the idea of being coached or convinced of being, because it has a lot of benefits of manipulation. For instance, if I have happier workers, I can get more out of them. If I have happier parishioners, I can get more out of them. That's the angle I mean. And again, we could talk about this for a long, long time. So just two big sections. One, people that actually feel happy, and two, people that are either coached or convinced that they're happy. Both, the benefit is manipulation. That's the sort of a global thing. At home, with my son, he was telling me that the pursuit of happiness, and that's not what I want to talk about because I think I'm edging towards happier rather than happiness, is the lowest form of consciousness, or if you will, the lowest energy vibration for someone to seek happiness. And I think that's what happens in that B category when you're happiness unconsciously or you're being convinced of it. But for me, if I can just put myself in my 60s, I was younger once, and I think happiness did come in at a coaching or convincing level, whether it was through religion and you want to please people and be happy that way, or through work or school. You're almost unconsciously happy. You're pursuing things that will make you happy. There was a thing about if you go camping and you're in a tent and you see a tent trailer, you think you'd be happier in the tent trailer because you're off the ground, and yes, the quotient of happiness goes up. And then from the tent trailer, you see a little trailer with the sides are all hard rather than some sides are soft, and the quotient of happiness again moves up because it goes with the more comfortable you are, the happier you are. But eventually, if you just move into the bigger and the bigger and the bigger trailers, the difference of happiness is not that significant. So I understand the idea of moving along to be happy when you're young and you're just you're reacting. But as you get older, I think, unlike my son, it's come full circle. I don't think the pursuit of happiness, you've done the unconscious happiness, and now you're consciously thinking of things to be happier. So I think it's more that way that I'm pursuing. I don't know. I believe that the search for daily happiness, or happier rather, is the key to a quality aging, a quantity of aging, but quality aging. And I think now the fun begins in how we put that into practice, how we're going to go about finding daily things, silly things to important things to serious things, in the pursuit of being happier. I think we're there. I think I'm there. So I think going forward, I'm going to put this to the test. Come along for the ride. Ciao, ciao. Have a great, happier day. And to my little monkeys, bye now.